E.N.D here. Theros Beyond That, we have the first two cards preview for Theros Beyond That. Spoiler season begins December 26th, but today, December 24th and December 25th, Christmas Day, we'll have some preview cards. And let me show you the card that was previewed today. Here she is, Claudius God of Destiny. She's the new god in Theros Beyond That. I already did a video describing a little bit of the background of this new god, the God of Destiny and Fate. The god KLOTHYS, God of Destiny. The God of Destiny, KLOTHYS, does not appreciate those who would manipulate fate, and her response is swift and final. If a certain someone were to attempt to escape the underworld, KLOTHYS would do everything in her power to stop them. And you have to remember that Theros Beyond That and the escape mechanic means that something in the background of the underworld of Theros is working towards making and do as much as possible to make everyone escape from the underworld of Theros. Let's see the card in detail, because this is the most important thing. Here is the card, KLOTHYS, God of Destiny. I really like this particular new border. This is the border for the legendary creatures, but here we see the stars, the constellation, the Nyx of Theros. It is a 3-drop legendary enchantment creature god for one red and one green. As I said, it's a legendary enchantment creature, it's a god, it's a mythic. It's a 4/5, and let's face it, a 3-drop that's a 4/5, it's a very strong card. It's a 4/5, it's indestructible. As long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7, KLOTHYS isn't a creature. This is the normal legendary enchantment creatures for Theros, but this is her strong. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. Could be your graveyard or your opponent graveyard, or if we were playing multiple player or commander, multiple opponents. If it was a land card, you add 1 red or 1 green, otherwise you gain 2 life, and KLOTHYS deal 2 damage to each opponent. It's a very powerful card in my opinion. You have to remember that it's an enchantment, it has a 3-drop, it's a 4/5 legendary creature if your devotion to red and green is less than 7. So you can imagine how strong this card is, and I think this is one of those cards that will be quite valuable in Theros and will be quite overpowered. Already I'm reading some comments on social media of already ban this card. Let's see what will happen. I'm going to show you another card. This is, in my opinion, a very strange card. We have a reprint of Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer for 1 green. It's an instance. You draw a card. If an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn, spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gains hexproof from blue and from black until end of turn. What is strange is, because Veil of Summer is already banned in Standard, it's banned in Pioneer, it's strange that this card is reprinted in this particular set. Obviously sets are planned, sets are designed quite previous any ban and E.N.D announcement. So Veil of Summer will be in Theros Beyond That. It will be a very good card in Limited, but I don't think that the card will eventually get an unban in Standard. These are the 2 cards previewed today. Let's see, and I will continue to cover all spoilers for Theros Beyond That. Therefore, here is the subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more and more spoilers of Theros Beyond That.